name.
Name, Greg.
Yeah, sorry. All right. So, when last we met, we had. Is that you making?
It bothers me that I can't make a heart this way because it looks bad.
Question of the day: Which version of sending a heart with your fingers to other people do you prefer? The little baby one, the one that is like the new Gen Alpha one, which I could do. I can't remember now. How does it go? Oh yeah, that's what. No, I did it backwards.
How do you do your middle finger?
Is that what it is? That's what it
It
is.
hurts my
You
hand.
flip somebody off, and then you land your fingers.
Thank you for that. That does actually help me figure out how to do it. Okay.
It's my hand, and it
It's just
doesn't
like-
look bad.
And
I love it.
I'm used to like this one.
See, that's how I usually make a
Oh,
heart. Is like
hey, I don't know if that
But I
came
do
through on the
like the-
stream, but my
I do like
computer
the, like,
made that
K-pop
heart
one, though.
bubble
Oh,
thing
yeah,
on the
that's the thing
screen.
on Apple products now.
Yeah.
Is that if you do heart?
So let's see if I can get it to do it again.
What's it do?
It like pings hearts. Like here, look at look at my screen. Hold on, let me see it. Oy. Can I get it?
Ow, this hurts me.
No. All right, fine. Never mind. It's okay. But it gives little graphics if you do little like hand symbols like thumbs up and stuff.
Our singular viewers, which heart looks the best? This one? Not this one. This one. This one's pretty good. Or this one, which is objectively the cutest. This is.
It is. It just reminds me of someone saying like they're playing the smallest violin or whatever.
Oh, like,
Yeah, it's like to me that's like the same motion.
I should probably
yeah.
put like the K-pop one. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure this heart was popularized by like K-pop idols.
That makes sense. Okay.
I'm not even like huge into like K-pop or anything. I just
I know.
Or
remember that.
anything. I hear you. Okay, so anyways, but yeah, so send hearts. Or leftover heart candy from Valentine's Day that for some reason you have. How about that? That works too. But last time we met, you all tried to find or found out more about this Mordekash fellow, who seems to have been impersonating a speaker. Speaker died. You guys brought speaker back to life. Then you tried to look for where the creature went and to check on the little boy, Micheliano, if I remember correctly, or something real close to
Real
that.
bad.
He was real dead because on 3 percentile die, or 4 percentile die, 3 of you rolled a 3, a 7, and a 7.
Oh, so it's our fault.
It is the dice's fault.
We rolled.
Meanwhile, Giblet found cookies with a 60-something, I think. But yeah, so that turned into a Red John moment, basically, if you need a reference. But yeah, you guys went, but you did find a little baby Aarakocra.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Name is Bird Boy.
Bird boy. Or nickname, who can say?
Boy.
Yeah, we had Micheliano, little Mickey. Yeah, you guys traveled down. There's an Aarakocra baby called Bird Boy. There was a sister.
I don't think we haven't gone to find her yet.
Yeah, we did, because she
you
was
were-
carrying a little basket.
You were on the way.
We didn't
You were
talk to
on
her
the
yet,
way and
though.
had just kind of seen her. Yeah, that we were starting with you.
Yeah,
you
we're
said-
starting with us talking to her. So we
Yeah.
didn't find her.
So if you want to put your minis somewhere in the corridor on that city street we have set up with recyclables, and that I did not have the wherewithal to spray paint white because I'm a jerk. Apparently. Oh, I guess I should. Mic on.
What's a card?
Where's a who's a what?
There's one with me.
Wait, who's a card?
Giblet.
I have just a regular goblin if you want somewhere.
No, where's the fucking
Roll up.
Where's the what? Okay.
I just reached in and I was like, oh, I have a card.
Okay.
It's either that or a little lizard.
Si tú quieres, that's fine.
Let's give her another Decepticon.
Yeah, it's funny. Beast Wars style.
Giblet a Decepticon?
Giblet is not a Decepticon. But Giblet could be a Giblet one.
No. Well, that's good to know that there's a full gamut of possibilities there.
Ideologically a Decepticon then?
Giblet recognizes their ability to be a monster and choose good.
Giblet's Giblet.
Just have to go in front.
which is a powerful mindset.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you truly stand up to evil if you don't recognize the possibility of evil within? That's a question one might ask.
But not today. Oh yeah, not today. Today was hard.
That's true. That's true. So I see two minis. Garen, did you have one? Braden, did you have one? So you guys are chillaxing. We will say that since Max is brain dead because studying and various other activities, I'm sure, we'll say that the good Duke
Dead.
decided to
Dead.
stay in with the speaker. It's apparently I shift into a little bit of Kermit and Bert when I do the good Duke's voice. So yeah, that's cool. But yeah, so
Roman is dead.
with that, and then I do need, what do I need? I need a little lady, don't I? Man, I thought I was all prepared.
What's a card today?
Mimi.
Back to the card and he's going away.
Oh, yes. Always a sword.
Greg, if you want to get a goblin out, I will be the goblin. If not, I can stay at the car. I should want to get up.
You just have a guard in back.
That or a lizard.
Us to be an asthma inhaler.
I have an asthma. Oh,
Helena
Would you
or
prefer that or an actual green goblin with armor and stuff?
I'll take this one so you don't have to walk.
Well, I have it. I'm sure.
Oh, okay.
So if you wanted a normal gobby, here are some options. So, yeah, the green ones are the goblins. Okay, so rolling down the street. Hold on. What do you feel like I'm? That's the question. All right, so you guys are strolling down the street trying to find. You're trying to return the baby Aarakocra, right? If I'm remembering correctly.
yeah, to the sisters so that they can return to the material plane together.
Yes. I'm spamming hearts into my. I don't know why, because I'm silly. Yeah, and I did not. I set it up there, and then I think I handed you a mini instead.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Don't
have a
mind me, I'm
dragon
dying.
Okay, so you're gonna do the green one. If you'll put this one out there as the lady, actually, that you're trying to find.
Oh wow, she's right in front of me. Look at her face.
What? But yeah. So
What you've done.
the four of you.
Very front heavy with both the pseudo dragon and the, yeah.
Oh yes, yeah.
I
So-
got 2 heads.
What's the other?
More feminine.
It doesn't matter.
And about to fall into a ravine there, little lady. Okay. So yes. You all finished up at the house, spent some time with the speaker, and the good Duke's going to continue guarding the speaker, believing that he is more than enough to take that other person on alone, because that's right. And so he'll stay with the speaker and send you guys out to do the peasant work of returning the baby. At least I assume that's what the reasoning for the good Duke. So with that, what you remember, so this traveling through the Radiant Citadel, there is very minimal actual armed guards. So the ones you saw before were not exactly amazing in the first place, but from the last time you were here, there wasn't a whole lot of presence of because of how the kind of politics of the place work. It's kind of a self-reporting bad guy kind of thing. But you managed to, so you're traveling down the street. It takes a couple blocks to head toward the market where you end up asking around. You guys had done some perception or investigation checks, 2 or 3 of you. I think it was Giblet and Oz specifically. And so now you did manage to see what appears to be the young lady who's a sister to Eric Hoker Baby. Birdie boy. As you're kind of going into a marketplace, there's some hustle and bustle. You know, they're not depicted here, but there are a few people moving up and down the streets around you. There might be, and there are small little carts with various foods and things, and other regular products that you'd see in kind of an open market, farmer's market style. You just going up to the lady and saying, like, take baby bird? Who's got the baby bird? Is it still Garen's? Is it still Donovan?
It's still Donovan.
Not my problem.
I'm not taking it.
I'm not taking it.
I'm too small.
I'm covered in armor. It's gonna pinch the baby.
I don't want to hold a child.
All right, so Donovan.
No, walk up.
Okay.
Your family's dead.
Excuse me. Are you Lois, man?
That's a great question.
That's,
I did not write that down.
I'm not sure I actually gave you her name. Did I give you her name?
Yeah.
What was it?
Are you Samantha?
Is that what you ask?
Yep.
Sure. Okay. We'll call it that. Well, I go by Sammy. What? Why do you have Birdie Boy? Who are you people?
When was the last time you were born?
I left this morning with a basket of baked goods to come trade at the markets.
Is there a bench nearby? We should probably have them sit down. Like, they should probably sit down.
Make an investigation check. I don't know why I did it that way.
There you go.
18. Yes. There's let's see. Yep.
This is not. What is this?
Bench. It's a little bit of a walk. Am I right there, Noodle?
Oh, you want it there?
Yeah. It's a little bit of a walk down the street, and you guys can kind of stroll through the market with her and say like, "Oh, we should go sit," if you want. It's like 30 feet away. You thought there'd be a bench just right there where you were standing. That would be.
Line for me.
Oh. You can the building shift in the goldfish box slowly, if you want, you can just bounce the goldfish. It's representative. So if you want to move the goldfish on its side or something this way, that's fine.
Ah, that's smart.
I've been moving so that way there's spaces in between.
Yeah, just
You can even turn the goldfish on its side, it's fine.
oh.
Yeah, something like that. If it makes it easier. I like the idea that because of the nature of the Radiant Citadel, some things do kind of stay a little bit, flexed. But yeah, that could be me trying too hard. But yeah, so representative buildings all along. So you guys travel a little bit further down the street. You guys have her sit down. So why do you ask? And please give me my brother. Thank you. Oh.
Yeah. So there's no easy way to put this, but almost your entire family's dead.
What? What? No,
Your mother and other girls.
she helped me make cookies this morning and complained about the amount of chocolate chips. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Who are you people? And somebody make a persuasion check. Whoever's going to take the lead here.
I will.
Oh, okay.
Shit, somebody
Are
else.
you sure you don't want me to do it?
I can do it.
Oh, very
Are
low.
you sure you don't want me to do it?
Oh yeah, we're all charisma now.
We're all charisma.
Yes, but I also have a plus 14.
Okay, do it.
Yeah, that would
I'm far behind. I'm plus 10. I'm plus 5.
be a 23.
Okay. So you're very, yeah. You're coming across very convincing. She just rolled very low on her, like, just
Oh, you could.
all of it. But, I don't, who are you people, and why did you have baby bird? Birdie boy.
We're adventurers. We were hired by the council.
Oh, yes, stop.
By
Brother.
speakers. By the speaker.
The council, like the speaker that little Mickey works for, like,
Work.
you don't look like the kind of people the council would hire.
Yes. We left the one that looks like somebody that the council would hire back with the speaker.
A skull-faced one with gems for eyes.
They don't know that he looks like a skeleton.
I'm a half elf in armor.
Valid. Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
they don't know that he's a skeleton. He wears a human flesh suit.
Well, I don't understand. And she's like, you can tell her kind of having that sisterly like affection for the bird and like playing with his feathers and kind of doing soothing, scritches and things.
We found him in the closet. Oh yes, and then we were able to divine your mother's last wishes, and she wished for you to take your brother to the material plane, to her homeland.
I don't know where our homeland is.
His homeland. It's another area.
I don't know that either.
Obviously,
What?
She said the material plane.
yeah, but that's where airplane is.
Wait. If you said she was gone, but then you spoke to her.
No. No.
I don't. What does that mean?
We use magic to divine her.
Well, why didn't you use magic to bring her back?
I don't know.
Doesn't magic work like that?
Magic is not simply a cure-all to all the world's woes. If it were, the world would have no woes, and as you can see, that is the case.
I'm just simply better.
What?
I'm sorry, we arrived late to help you. You ate the fucking. You also ate her fucking cookies.
Yeah. Make another persuasion check, somebody.
Yeah, you ate her mother's last cookie. She doesn't even get to eat the cookies.
Did you eat all of them? Oh, you took the whole plate, didn't you? So there was.
Right now.
No, he's not good at self-control. Yeah, maybe we'll see. Okay.
24.
Okay. Those are two pretty solid. I don't know any of you, but this would be a very cool thing, a cruel thing for someone to make up. I don't understand. This.
Best if you don't return. Remember the.
How am I?
Maybe like take a jar and help. I don't, but like, she's up there.
Well, yeah.
It's my home. What do you mean don't go home? I don't understand why I wouldn't go back to the place.
Soon.
Don't say that.
What?
Don't say that.
What happened?
Is it?
Some sort of devil or demon.
They were in the wrong place at the wrong time. It was an unfortunate accident.
She starts
Oh my gosh.
charging down the street this way. She gets
She's running down the street.
she's like no,
away.
like she's not sprinting because she's got the baby, but she's like power walking. Like there's some serious hip swinging and elbow swinging things going on. Like if she's trying to like push past shopkeepers and stuff. She's trying to get back to the house, basically coming the direction. Came and got a nat 20 on her dexterity check as far as like dodging people and stuff goes.
Hey, does anyone want to stop her? Or can't stop
She's
her.
going back to the house.
Will she be trying to stop us?
So
I can't.
I
stop
warned
her.
her not to see the gruesomeness of it. If she's dead set on seeing that, that's fine. But we can start
I don't
making
think
our
I
way back
agree.
to the house. But I'm not gonna try to stop her.
Stopping
disagree.
would cause more problems.
As she weaves further and further through the crowd, so she can go another 4 or 5 inches here. Are you guys trying to keep an eye on her, or are you kind of just letting her fade in and you'll catch up eventually?
I'm gonna
Go after her.
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
gonna Oh, do I? I'm just going to.
So, yeah. Hold person. No.
Eat that.
Aw.
You can run away.
Oh.
Are you back?
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to as I find my spells.
I remember I had a boss that was on him and just it was so sad. He died in 2 or 3 turns.
I don't have any spells.
I've got. Okay. I've
How
got.
far away is she right now?
She's about 50 feet away. She's having to dodge people, so she's moving about 25 feet every
Yeah,
10
I'm
or
just gonna-
every kind of beat.
I'm going to use. Well, let's see. How many of us are there?
4?
I can't help you. You guys are on your own. I'm just going to, I think, bar step in front of her. Well, okay, I'm gonna bar step about 5 feet.
So that okay. So you're just gonna.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like bam in front of her.
Okay. I'm just trying to get home.
Yes, I know, but you need to stop and wait a moment.
I don't know you. I don't know why I need to wait. You're telling me something terrible happened and expecting me not to act on this.
Yes, that is a good point.
I know. And because she's like trying to push, like step past you.
I mean, she can make a contested check.
Are you gonna try and like do the step in front of her thing?
Yeah.
All right. Make a acrobatics check.
Do you guys think I'll roll higher than a 12, or should I just take a 12? Yeah. You think I'm gonna roll higher than 12?
I mean, that is the average. And do you think 12 is good enough?
No. But I also don't think I can. I have a +1 to acrobatics.
Do you think a 13 is enough to pass?
No.
Then roll.
But I could also roll a 5.
Then you fail either way.
I guess I could force her to have 12.
You could.
But then I could. That could
Well,
be giving.
roll yours first.
Yeah, roll yours first.
And then see if you force her.
Should have taken that.
So if she's rolling, is she rolling or do you give her a 12?
No, she's rolling. I roll.
She got a 19 plus her whatever bonus. All right, so so she manages to like juke you out even like she looks like she's gonna send Birdie Boy to the left, and it makes you go left, and then she jukes right. What are the rest of you doing while that's happening?
Wisdom saving throw.
On her, okay. What's the DC? Okay, yeah, no, definitely not there. She rolled a 10 plus.
In a loud booming voice, I'm just going to say, halt. And she will just kind of stop.
Is it command? What do you do? Okay. Does that say when she does that, it ends?
She has to spend her turn taking it.
Okay. Yeah.
I
Okay.
mean, then she can.
So there's at least a pause. All right. And then what's Donovan doing and Giblet doing?
I don't want any part of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say my
Okay.
next step is force Kate.
Oh, you
So
know
she
what?
has to.
Can I make a different word real quick?
Okay.
So she has to now move in my direction.
Okay. And you're shouting that from like 30 feet back or wherever it was. Okay. Yeah.
Well, I was thinking when Jackie
I know, I think
stopped
tried
her,
to-
I know,
we could
like-
move forward a little bit.
You had a little bit of time. Okay. Okay.
My range is also 60 feet.
I can
Okay.
imagine this poor girl found out that her whole family, except for her baby brother, is dead, and to not go to the house, tries to go to the house, and then is commanded to turn around.
None of us are
And
trained.
walk to the street.
None of us are trained therapists.
Something to think of.
Not a-
Maybe that needs to be something in the game. Like maybe there's like a new school of bardistry or something that's like counseling.
You brought like basically a cultist.
But we've got
A
in my D&D
necromancer.
campaign.
Hmm.
We were making
Guy going
what
through
was everyone
something.
doing in the downtime.
And the person who didn't resurrect her family.
Mm.
And so they said, yeah, my character's just gonna go to
Like,
therapy for everything.
None of us are the people that
Okay.
should be.
That's helpful.
If anything, maybe the gods send
Pirate
gold
therapy is now a thing. No other content has this. It's just the Pirate Island. They invented pirate therapy. So now every time there's something modern of the reference, you just put pirates in front of it.
That's hilarious.
The pirates invented it.
That's fun. That's fun. So Donovan, you watched the baby kind of get carried off by the sister, and you're like, "That's fine. I didn't bond with that child or anything."
It's not that it didn't bond with the child, it's just if this is out of our hands. We were I did what I was
I'll be there
supposed to
for
do,
her.
nothing more.
In the words of Mike Wazowski, she's out of our hair. Sorry. Okay.
Ghibli is more like just. I'll be there for her.
I'll be there for
Oh
you.
yeah, no, Ghibli is so guilty for eating the cookie
That's what you feel guilty
and
for?
not
For eating the cookies.
resurrect your family too.
I was gonna say, I was like, you feel guilty for the cookies?
There's some options.
The fam-
Like the cherry on top.
The cookies are the cherry on top.
Yeah, all of them is like, yes, the cookies were great, but
Yeah, I feel really good about the fact that I didn't eat the cookies. Actually, I think I'm the most absolved of any guilt somehow in this situation.
I had one cookie.
Like, I found out her mom's final wishes, didn't eat the cookie, and have no ability to resurrect. So, yeah. What can I say? I win morality.
I helped the child.
I win morality.
Yes, I heard it. That was fun. That was fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so she turns and starts heading in Mike Ailes' direction.
Walk with her.
Tears starting to go down her cheeks. Why won't you let me go home? It was that bad? We're just regular folk. Things like that don't happen in the Radiant Citadel. That's why we came here. How do I know you're not evil? Yeah, and who's your boss? Oh, no. Sorry, little voice on your shoulder. No, I'm kidding.
fair question.
No, nobody actually said. Yeah, what she said, yes, but not. Yeah. How do I know you're not evil? I think was what that was actually said. So.
You can go back. You will not stop.
We put as you guys are talking, this little guy's gonna walk up next to her and go and kind of get look at her and kind of step close to actually let me roll a d6 to see who they're close to. How many are there? There's 4 of you. Let me roll a d4. 1, 2, 4. No, the other way. So gonna be next to Oz. So kind of stepping next to her, but very close in Oz's personal bubble. Yeah, right there. Perfect.
There's a person in my personal bubble.
So this not super huge person, like a 4 foot, an oversized. No, it's just what looks like a large dwarf that's bald, with a pointy nose. Are these folks bothering you, young lady? And kind of steps real close to you, like real close, looking up real close at you. Yeah.
Can I help you?
Seems like this little lady's uncomfortable.
Yes, I expect she would be. Well, this doesn't concern me.
I would knock the camera right there. How do I know? How do I know you're not trying to do something that's a crime? Well, she's clearly distraught and saying things that makes it sound like you're holding her or trying to keep her against her will.
I hate to be the bearers of bad news, but
I can't do it.
yes. I'm sorry that we had to share this with you.
Oz, make an insight check.
This doesn't matter because I'm excruciatingly lucky. 19.
Okay.
I'm gonna report this box.
Do. Where are we here? I can read things. 1 second. Sorry. You know, it's been tough getting used to contacts because it's hard to like shift from looking at you and then reading smaller text.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like my contacts aren't adjusting well. This was supposed to be plus 10. Okay. Mm.
Wearing contacts.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, everyone at the table right now does wear glasses or contacts in somewhere.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Bad vision.
So you have there's like half a second where you're focused on her, you're hearing this random person, and there's a moment where at first you just had kind of Olivia's sight there. And then when you turn to look at them, there's a moment of realization as they're glowing a color that a dwarf wouldn't glow. They have a different light effect. You all still do? Okay.
Yes, I suppose we would. I'm gonna need it to make a charisma saving throw.
Okay. So roll initiative. Because it's happening at the same time they were going to do something. Just the two of them, because it's happening very close up. And they had an equal.
I think I am gonna use
Yeah. Jackie's insight was the same as their deception.
Oh, I could have used. Okay, that's fine.
So are you taking the 12 or are
I'm
they
gonna take
taking? Okay. And so that's against their initiative, right? That's what I said. Okay. So that's going to beat them. Barely.
Yes.
Their hand starts to move in your direction.
Charisma saving throw.
Okay. Nat 20 plus 10 for charisma saves. That's what this creature has. What was supposed to happen? What were you trying to do?
Vanish.
Okay, so I'm assuming that the 30 passes that. Okay, and then
Guess what? I'm out of spell slots.
you feel
I only have first level wizard spell slots now.
what's your AC?
Depends. Did I cast mage armor? I think I did, because oh yeah, I did, because when we got to the place, I did cast.
I think you
So
did have mage armor, yeah.
It would be, what's mage armor? Is it plus 13 plus dex? Okay, so it'll be 14.
Okay, and so what was it again?
14.
Your AC is 14?
Yep.
Okay, so they have a
Spell?
It is two things. The last thing they say to you, you sense arcane energy following the last word, as you note just with barely any time. Your spell goes off, and they kind of smirk as they stab you with a dagger. And the arcane energy that released hits you in the stomach, basically, as they cast Banishing Smite. Yeah. So as Banishing Smite comes through,
Banishing is our job.
That's probably a good thing.
so you take, it's a special dagger in the hands of this creature. So, what is it? So, you're going to take 11 necrotic damage
20.
plus, I'm not done, plus 7 slashing damage, or piercing damage, sorry. So, total it's 18 there. And then the Banishing Smite comes through. Your weapon crackles with force. The attack deals an extra 5d10 force damage to the target. If the target attack reduces the target to 50 points or fewer, you banish it. If the target's a native, I don't know, how many hit points do you have?
I'm not telling you.
He's the DM.
Wow. All right. All of us roll a d10 for this damage.
I hope I roll high.
Oliver heard that.
That's a 12. Dude.
I don't have a D10, so I'll use the D100.
I did you good, Jackie.
As long as you can math it. So I've got a 2.
Dang it, I was hoping I jinxed my
3, that's 5. What was yours? That's 13.
8. I was hoping I would roll
21. 23. Okay. So you say 23 damage?
Okay.
How many
What
hit?
did I need to drop below?
50? What are you at?
I'm at.
Oh, you're D6.
Yeah. Wizard's the D6. So some D6 and some D8.
What if it's?
And I'm a D10.
What if it's at? No
Wait,
reason.
you hit 50 exactly?
Yeah, no reason.
Most of it says below 50. It's got to be 40.
Let's see. It says if the attack reduces the target to 50 hit points or fewer. That's what. Let me make sure I'm getting like that's the. Hold on. That's the That's the D&D wiki. I don't know why that's the one instead of like D&D Beyond. Let me check another site just to make sure I'm not reading it wrong.
I mean, it's fine.
Yeah, 50 hit points or fewer. Is that
Yeah, so.
that's a thing? Are you at 50? Where are you at, Jackie? What is it?
At 50.
Yeah.
Obviously wouldn't ask if it wasn't at 50.
I know, sorry. Okay, so the target must succeed on a charisma saving throw.
Okay, so I still get to make the saber. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, I'm like, so I'm having conflicting rule sets here for some reason.
There's one 2024 and one.
It's that neither of them are on D&D Beyond, and I don't know which book
Okay,
it
but I
would be
still get to
in.
make my charisma.
Yeah, we're gonna use the one that's a little clearer. So this is Banishing Smite, and so it's a charisma saving throw, or be transported
I assume then it's just banished.
and incapacitated. Yeah, these are two different languages for this, so I'm a little thrown off. Anyway,
Right? Okay, I rolled a 26.
okay, yeah. Let me just check the banishment spell. You said a 26?
Yeah,
Okay.
26.
Well, fine. That's probably high enough.
Making
Yeah.
me make a charisma saving throw.
DC 18.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah. Okay.
I like how we both tried to use banishment against the person with a high charisma saving throw.
Okay.
We both
Now- all right. So now the rest of you roll initiative too. Okay. So you're.
So I'm not incapacitated and I'm not banished. Right? Is that the situation?
Everybody get a
Pretty
high five,
sure. Yeah.
23.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
D&D Beyond my ability.
At which point the target reappears in the space left. Okay.
Another star.
Yeah. Okay.
The new
Okay. So you both had 19. That's what it was. So what was your initiative?
27.
Okay. And then what was Giblet's initiative?
19.
Okay.
I did just.
All right. You said 19. Okay. So you and Oz have the same, and as long with this creature. Donovan, what's yours?
1d.
Okay. And then Michael was okay. Yeah, that works. Now I need to make a couple other rolls real fast. That's terrible. That's also really. Well, they got 2 nat 1s. I mean, never mind.
I see.
All right.
See, I had him on grid.
Terrible. All right, fine. Okay.
Stab Goldman.
So. Okay. You can. All right. So we'll just say. So with that, there's this release of arcane energy between the two of you, but it does kind of fizzle out. You hear this creature shout. You hear them shout, "Let fly!" Let's see.
So there were rooftop snipers.
So those two. Okay. Okay.
And I have my Ring of Spell Storing, which is loaded up with counter spells.
Oh,
So
that's
Okay.
yeah, remember I loaded it up with. I think I have how many counters? I think I have. Let's see, it's what I think 7 levels. I think I have 2 counter spells, and then
Does it have to be melee attack?
I think I just have 2 counter spells and then something else in there. I must feel like.
Oh, it's a one weapon attack. Okay. So with that, if it has to be a weapon attack, well, that's.
Also conjure an element.
All right.
I don't think that's where I was, because I was up and
no,
got.
you like
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be. It's just a.
Stab.
Okay, light crossbow. So because this, so a legendary action of Warlord's Command is what gets released with that shout. As you just see this little gobbledygook guy or dwarven guy. He's just a little putty man. Not really. He's like I think I described him as like a 4-foot dwarf with a
Yeah.
frumpy nose or something. But when he shouts that out as this kind of pseudo surprise round equivalent, 2 crossbow bolts are going to fly at Oz, just cause. So light crossbow. Yep.
You want to use new surprise rules because they're better.
No, it's a pseudo surprise. Like it's not even. It's like it's because it was so close up and then it was sudden. So, so you guys are reacting still, but yeah.
Oh, they get this.
Okay. So the first one is going to be a nat 20 to hit Oz. Is what I rolled there. So we get 4 plus 4. So you take 8 piercing damage from the first one. And the next one's a 17 plus their attack. So it should be 24. Okay.
14.
That's another 8 damage. Piercing damage if it matters. Okay. So that goes off, but that's all they have. With that, as he shouts and these crossbow bolts fly from the sky, the citizens around at the top of initiative, they start to scatter, jump behind shops, scream, and that sort of thing. So with that, that's kind of like people are hopping, leaping, jumping, throwing cabbages, and then it is Mike Ailes' turn.
Well, his speech.
Yeah.
I say focus on the rooftops.
Okay. In your mind or out loud? Because you have the telepathic link. Yeah.
It's an hour. Can you still have?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
Hold on.
Telepathy.
Do we have to kill this guy
Yes.
or trap him?
My job is to kill.
Well, we could get information from him.
Kill first, ask questions later.
What if we trap him? The other guy.
We need to speak with them.
I'm just saying. No check, no nothing. He's just trapped.
That's about 6 seconds of conversation. Yeah.
Like, we can just trap this guy, deal with the other guys. He can't leave. No, like I said, no save, nothing. He's just stuck.
What's going on?
Is that the lady?
Yeah.
Get to see.
Yeah, maybe you make sure that she doesn't die.
I will do that by making him vote.
Sure, yeah. You compelled the roll.
First off, I'm using my bonus action to text Blade's curse.
Okay.
This
Giblet,
gives
can you
me
heal me?
crits on a 19 and 20.
Giblet, I'm dying.
Adds my proficiency bonus as damage.
Giblet, I'm bleeding
And if
out.
I kill him, I get to heal myself.
Giblet, save me.
And then I'm going to use my action to attack and extra. That will be a. Oh, I am great weapon mastering on all of these.
Okay.
21 to hit.
This is the great weapon mastering the
-5 to hit.
-5 to hit, but you get how much damage?
Plus 10.
Okay. Yep.
21 to hit.
This guy, that actually does hit. Yep.
Really does. I love that.
Kieran, can you get me a pencil or pen from over there, please? Sure. Thank you. Awesome. Well,
I'm dead.
for now. Oh, you meant. Okay, go ahead.
Kill the great.
Mm-hmm.
Wisdom. That's so yeah. When you roll to attack, you're going to be a plus 10. All right.
Okay. So what are we doing?
Yeah, just get a plus 21 from everything. 8 in the dice to that. 29
Okay. Let's see what his resistances are.
How tall are those buildings?
They're to scale, so every inch is 5 feet.
It's a roll.
So
Okay.
should be about 80 to 60 to 80 feet. Probably 80 feet.
Yes. My range is 60 feet, so I'm hoping to stop there.
Second attack will be it's like 11.
Okay. Yeah. No. And you said that was the magical damage for these, right? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Especially for this guy.
That is my bonus action. Yeah.
Do you want to be inside the cage with the guy?
Let's go.
See, but we want to ask the guy questions. If you're in the cage.
I will try to keep him alive.
Okay. So that was your turn, you said?
Yes.
So Donovan is next. Get on the chair.
I'm going to. Is it an action or bonus?
Listen, maybe I'll let him waste some spell slots on. Well, he's. He cast a smite, huh?
You can cast a smite.
It could be in its spellcasting.
What are you worried about?
Oh, he needs to make a concentration check.
Fly speed.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so it could be counterspell.
You have 3 counter spell.
I do have. Yes, I could counterspell.
Move right here.
Okay.
My bonus action fly speed. I'm just gonna
Bloop.
hit.
Whoosh.
He is kind of just like sitting on the edge, very happily. He's got so he is going to have 7 modes of light around his head.
Okay.
What?
Smells.
No, it's kind of stars.
He could.
I'm 7.
He does get one. He gets one chance to teleport out of the. So if he has, I mean, and so the problem is you have to make a saving throw. And it's
So Donovan, what are you doing?
the one person who could potentially. But you only get one. If you fail,
Crown of stars.
Crown of
Seven
stars.
star like modes of light appear. I'll be you had to sell. The bonus action is send one speaking towards a creature object for 20 feet of you. You used to make a ranged spell attack on a hit. You take 40-12 radiant damage. So I'll be doing
but I
that.
would have to.
Okay, so you've cast it, you zoomed up here, and that's your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. That's Donovan's turn, so Giblet, what's your actual dexterity? And Oz, what's your actual dexterity?
Not high.
Higher or lower than 16?
Lower.
Okay, so this guy's going first.
12.
Mine is 15.
Okay, so it'll be this guy, and then Giblet, and then Oz.
Not fast.
Okay, yeah, we can do that then. Okay. With that, he's standing right there. Mhm. So his weapon attacks. 3 great sword attacks. So, actually no, he's got the dagger. The dagger's still concentrated on. So it's going to be a couple more dagger attacks. 15 plus. Does a 25 hit? It hits you, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So one,
Kill me. I'm not gonna get that.
a 21, and a 12. So the two attacks with the dagger hit. And so that was, we said D12s of necrotic. Oh, geez. So 3 for the first one, 10 for the second. So double stabbing for 13 necrotic damage.
But I want
Not for the necrotic. It was a D12, and then what did I do for the? I'm trying to remember what it was for the slashing. I think it was. I had a. Which one did I have out here? Oh, it was a D8 for. No, those were the crossbows. Give me a second. D12 for the necrotic.
Should have opened that.
I think in this instance that's all it is, except that the banishing smite is still active.
Oh.
So each of those has the potential there. Let me just make
so I
sure.
need to, do I take more
Because it's
damage or do I
constant.
need to-
Yeah, it should be concentration up to a minute. So
What? Smite?
yeah,
Once you hit someone, the spell is expanded.
I have to recast it. Which I mean, he could smite again. If he wants. Your spell slots on me.
it's going to be banished. If the target's native,
Then when I'm resurrected. Hello.
I don't see anything that says it's limited.
Right?
Let me look up banishing.
Like I was looking at banishing smite looks like banishment, but
Yeah, I was gonna say the concentration would be on the banishment part. So if it succeeds and you banish them for a minute, it's permanent. They're banished to their home plane. They'll have to
Right.
go the long way back.
but it doesn't say if
you
they
have to-
succeed that it's not like being charmed. Like that's what it sounded like you were saying,
You
right?
could recast it. Yeah, you could
So
banish
he's-
me every time.
Yeah, so he's concentrating on the banishment, so it's like every time that.
No,
or
no.
hold on,
So the
okay.
banishment is if you
Am I just reading it
successfully
wrong?
banished. The way banishment works, if you successfully banish them, you concentrate on them being banished, and if they stay banished for a minute,
Oh, I see what you. Okay.
so you can recast. So like it's like a paladin smite with extra things. attached to it.
You can cast it again.
So yeah.
Okay, I see. Okay, so if he can only, I was thinking he was concentrating on banishing smite and blah blah blah.
No, so you can
I
still
think he
play
only
it.
gets to do it once then.
No.
What?
What?
Yeah, I'm like,
The next time, not every time. My bad.
what do you got?
No, I was wrong.
Okay, so we're saying that banishment or banishing smite, that it has to be cast every attack.
Yeah, it's like a smite.
Now, if you miss, you can maintain your concentration for the next hit.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
You have to hit, which he did, so stop.
All right. So then.
But if he misses you,
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. So then instead it's going to be staggering smite because he only gets one of each per day.
Oh.
Counterspell.
So all right. So you're going to do counter spell against staggering level 3. His aren't exactly levels. What level is? I have to look at.
Staggering smite is level 3 or level 4.
That's luck.
That'd be metagaming.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, you have to cast it at whatever level you think.
Woo. So
How much-
woo.
It's always spell slots is such a weird mechanic.
That's
How do
why
you
some.
flavor how much effort you're putting into a counterspell?
You just have to assume. You have to guess how much magic the other person
That's
has.
why I actually like the way
Yeah.
counter spells are done in Pathfinder. It's you have to counter spell with the exact same spell, or you can take a feat that lets you counter spell with a spell of the same school.
All right, I'm gonna do level 3.
Okay, it is a 4th level spell.
I'll make the check.
Okay.
The DC is 14.
Yeah.
It's not
I got
contested.
an 11.
Okay. Well, it doesn't matter. Okay. So cool.
So never mind.
All right. So you try. This and you're up on a thing. He kind of senses you as it.
Taking a lot.
So he does this kind of as the first dagger's going in, looks up at you and does the second attack. But
That's what I called for.
this is going to be staggering smite. So on a melee attack hit, the weapon pierces both body and mind, and the attack deals an extra 46 psychic damage to the target. So if all of you would roll d6s for me, actually make a wisdom saving throw as well. So 46 no matter what. So everybody make 46s and
And
then
then one second.
Meadow and I both rolled ones.
fine.
I got a 5.
7. Okay.
Hold on, one second.
Here, I'll do
I have
that. I get you. I rolled a 1, so
something.
I know.
something-
So wisdom save.
Whenever a creature deals psychic damage to you, that creature takes the same amount of damage that you do. Yeah.
That's so great.
Clock shield. Yes.
Wait, what is it?
Great.
From great old ones. You can't hurt
Thought
me.
shield, okay.
That matters.
So
You're
you,
high.
that's awesome. So it takes 8 psychic damage.
Because I need to roll damage.
Oh, for your saving?
No, for the damage, right?
Oh, that's okay. I rolled the damage, but give me a.
Oh,
That's funny, yeah. So we only needed 4. We'll take. No, I had the 8. So
So how much?
you're gonna take 8. They're gonna take 8.
Okay.
And then I need a wisdom saving throw
Yeah,
from you. On the saving throw, yes. That's so fun. That was a really fun one.
No, because I was like psychic damage. I was like, why does that?
There's something there. Good.
Because you should be punished for doing. That's a net 20 plus whatever bullshit 30.
Okay. Okay. Did you just round up? What happened there? No, that's
I
fine.
have a +5 and I got a +5 for him. being
Oh,
paladin.
okay. Well, fine. Don't take disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks and lose reactions. Fine. That was at least you got a little extra psychic damage. All
No, I do. That's why I have a
Okay.
+5.
right.
I have a +0 to wisdom.
Okay. So he's like, oh, that was unexpected. Cool. All right. So that's all he can do.
Sure.
You guys want to switch?
Yeah.
Giblet's like thinking.
Yes, that's because I think it's cool if after I get stabbed, I think it's cool if after I get stabbed, I immediately force cave.
Okay, so it's your turn.
I'm gonna make a little box around it.
Okay. So he kind of shakes his head because of the reverse psychic damage from your thought shield, and then what do you do?
force cage.
Okay, what is that? What do I need to do?
Nothing.
It automatically happens? There's no save?
Yep.
Because it's
Read it for
it's
me.
a Mystic Arcanum, so it's like
I don't know
7th
this one.
level or something. You do get on your turn if you have the ability to teleport or plane shift, you get 1 attempt.
Okay.
You have to make a check, and if you fail, you're stuck.
Why is this not showing? Like, the last 3 searches that usually go straight to D&D Beyond are
so
showing up in random
a mobile
wikis.
invisible cube shaped prison composed of magic force springs into existence around an area you choose within range.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
gonna pick a. I'll make it a. No, it's a 5-foot box. He doesn't get to move. A 5-foot box. That's just tall enough for him.
Okay.
Prison in the shape of a cage can be up to 20 feet on a side and is made from a 1-inch diameter bars spaced 1/2 inch apart.
Wow.
Prison in the shape of a box can be 10 feet on any side, creating a solid barrier. I'm doing the barrier. Which blocks any spells cast into or out of the area. So it can either be a cage or a box. I'm making a box because then you can't cast spells into or out.
Okay, so you just around.
And then when you cast a spell, any creature that is completely inside the cage's area is trapped. Creatures only partially within the area or those too large to fit inside the area are pushed away from the center of the area to outside the area. Doesn't matter. Trapped, small. I made it perfect to fit him. The creature inside the cage can't leave it by non-magical means. If the creature tries to use the teleportation or interplanar travel to leave the cage, it must first make a charisma saving throw. On a success, that creature can use that magic to exit the cage. On a failure, the creature can't exit the cage and wastes the use of the spell or the effect. The cage also extends into the ethereal plane, blocking ethereal travel.
Wow. Well, that works here.
And the
That's
spell
fun.
can't be dispelled by dispel magic.
Interesting. What level is that?
It's 7th
said
level.
7th?
It's a
Like-
mystic arc. So
What does that mean?
it means I get 1 cast.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Because warlock spells only go up to 5th level, and then you get a 6th level, a 7th level, an 8th level, and a 9th level.
Nice. Okay, and so, question: if you created
Outside the cage.
the force cage based on what you saw, but the creature that was under disguised self and is actually like twice that tall.
Oh. No, you get pushed out from the center.
What does that mean?
So when you cast a spell, any creatures only partially within the area or too large to fit inside the area are pushed away from the center of the area until they are completely outside the area. However, I also have blind sight, so if he's bigger than
Okay.
he was looking, I saw that.
Okay, and so
He's standing right next to me to stab me.
that's true.
Yes.
And you had the moment of recognition because we had you roll for
Also,
that.
he's literally standing next to me, so
Yeah,
if he's
okay,
bigger,
okay.
I can.
Valid. Good. You're right. That would have affected someone else,
Yeah.
but not the Great Oz.
No, I'm perfectly crafted.
Yes.
I perfectly
All right.
crafted my character.
Okay.
Whatever size he is, the cage perfectly fits him.
Okay. As the cage goes around him, he will.
So you also see this.
I have blindside as well for 10 feet.
Is that the same as True Sight, or is that different?
It is blind. That's what blind sight is.
It's different from true
No,
sight.
I think I'm thinking Tremor Sense. Okay.
But
Because you have the energy thing. Okay. Okay. Cool.
when I have blind sight, I have the pseudo dragon, and I can see through
Okay.
the pseudo dragon's eyes. And they have
Blind sight would probably go through illusions because it doesn't rely on physical sense.
Okay. For the sake of story, we'll say that you were so focused on the lady that your blind sight wasn't like you were focused here. So all of a sudden you're like, whoa, wait, oh gosh, like it wasn't something that was on your radar yet. Yeah, it's a matter of seconds. So okay, cool. All right, cool. That too. We're ones who soon will be. Yeah.
Since people are about to die.
I brought them back.
Yep. Okay, so then is that your full turn?
I mean, I don't really have anything else to do. I cast Force Cage and hope that the people on the roof don't shoot me.
Okay, and you'll see he reverts to his true form. This is Mordekash in his true form. So you see a fiery cat, flamey guy with, and he kind of takes a moment to put his dagger away, and He's like trying to draw his his great sword, I think.
Well, good luck. You won't
Yeah.
be able to use that to break out.
So he's like trying to run it against the edge of the cage from inside. Okay. With very little room.
Yes. No. You live there now.
This is your kennel.
I don't think he has teleport magic either.
Good.
That's cool. All right, but let's see how this goes. That just means they have to kill you, right? What am I looking at? Pokemon Mordekash? Did someone make this on the internet?
No, it's Incineroar.
This is Pokemon.
This is
This-
actual
this is-
Pokemon.
This is a starter Pokemon.
Please post that into Discord for me.
Can I see?
Or okay.
Okay.
Or put the link into the into my YouTube chat or something. The stream chat. Anyways,
I want to keep this guy trapped. Please heal me.
yeah, but it's your turn.
Going
I'm
to.
outside the bubble.
Yes, I did not trap you.
Wait, no, he's outside the bubble. There's no bubble.
There's a bubble.
So it's a change of size.
Yes.
I won't know how big you are.
I was had yes.
I can make it whatever, as long as it's, I think, smaller than,
It was big. It was just right.
you can fit a, gargantuan creature in the
Yeah.
stage, so,
What?
8,
That's crazy. Okay.
9,
I mean, it's a 7th level spell, so.
You're a 7th level spell. That's fine. I'm a little belligerent today. I'm sorry. Apparently, I'm getting some angst out or something.
Hunger of Hadar inside of the force cage.
You can't cast spells into or out.
Which could work in his.
Yeah.
Which could work in Mordekaiser's favor.
Make mean that we can't damage him right now, but I mean, I can also, at any time, end the spell. But it does last an
Oh,
hour.
that was a combo. You can have Sickening Radiance at himself, and then the AoE.
Yeah, you could do, but yeah, no. He gets one opportunity to teleport out if he has teleport or plane shift magic.
Gail, help me, I'm dying.
I'm dying.
How dead are you?
I have 1/10 of my hit points,
Okay, I'm just gonna cast. different
and if I
spell.
die, he gets free.
I'm just gonna cast heal. Choose a creature that you can see within range. A surge of positive energy washes through the creature, causing it to regain 70 hit points.
A good amount of hit points.
It was either that or 20.
No, I like the 70.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, heal 70.
heal for 70.
Oh,
I
okay.
was talking about when I said the only thing
Yeah.
I challenge a high level party is a high level party.
I mean, you guys don't know how many hit points all these people have.
I did see how many hit points.
I mean, the one, yes, yes.
I just two, and I wasn't gonna use it for any kind of.
I know, no, it's fine. It's okay. Donovan, he can't see from over there. I mean, knowing Garen, he might have it memorized or something, but I can look it up.
Someone stole my stat block from me. I could grab the paper and ran off with it so I could read it.
That's funny.
It was back before I had all the books that I had to print.
If you do it right, it really doesn't matter if they know. Anyway, so you heal. That's your action, right? What else are you doing?
Anything else?
Okay.
I can't cast any action spells.
Okay.
Just kind of
You
make your
don't
cast.
Is it?
Spiritual, I don't have it, I don't think. I only have
Oh,
like.
and you already cast it.
Why am I forgetting Serena? I was wanting to say Serafina.
Oh, does she get to do so?
But she's like, do you need help? This seems scary. I just, it's kind
I
of,
didn't know she
There you
could
go.
help now.
I don't know. I could try. Anybody know a good bonus action that Serena might know?
Hold back.
Just help. I meant like actually a spell. Is what I was saying.
Masculine.
Is that a bonus action?
It is.
Is it really?
Yeah, I think I was the only one that had taken it.
Yeah.
A considerable amount of damage.
Good bonus actions.
Yeah,
Serena's more
I
attack.
heal.
She
Not
can
the
just
big ones.
instantly nuke somebody.
Most of the ones that are bonus action are to enhance the use your action.
Yeah. So what are those?
Conjuring some sort of.
Let's seal.
yeah.
Yes.
Compelled him to fight Serena.
Actually, I like this idea. Hold on. Because she's learning. She's a learner.
Oh no. Don't make it.
Well, she just saw a bonus action cast.
I didn't bonus action cast.
No, she saw a bonus action being cast.
Might.
The smite.
She's going to go, do you want me to do what he just did?
Yes, if you want to.
Okay.
Can she reach anyone?
So, okay, which weapon do you want it on?
What weapons do
I
I
can put it on one of your weapons.
I have a warhammer.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go.
Warhammer 40k?
Okay. Oh yeah. I'll be right back. She uncurls from stone form, like crawls down your arm to where your warhammer, Are you drawing it? Is that what you're
I
saying?
have a bag of beholding that it's in, so
Okay.
I can take it out.
Okay, yeah. So you go. I was trying not to say anything too, but I knew what she meant.
She be holding it.
I do that all the time.
It was sewn from the undead beholder you guys fought. She just, no, I don't know if
made
that's
a
true,
gun.
but
I got a gun.
a
and
beholder,
I
that
got-
would, a bag of beholding is actually,
I do have a gun.
I forgot about that. I did.
Giblet have a fucking gun.
Charm undead. No, it's
You're
the dead beholder. The dead
How can
beholder. I
you
took one of its eyes.
And you made it into a gun.
Yeah,
I made it. I got magic energy.
I forgot
having
about
so
that.
much fun during that. You guys were all dying. I was making trinkets.
I've died during pretty much
that was
every
so, it feels so long ago. Was that like August?
going down to
Okay.
single digit health that's par for the course. I just assumed that was good. That's why I was like, I can cast a concentration spell.
So if you're watching this stream, go back and tell us what magic items I've forgotten everybody has, and watch those first crappy, poorly sounded episodes.
I have a ring
Yes, that's
too.
true.
Tell me about rarity though.
I think it was wondrous, but did I say? I didn't say.
No.
We've gotta work this
One
out.
item of unknown rarity.
I like giving people the feel of rewards and then them forgetting about them. So
Yeah,
it's fine.
Max guy is level up.
He did. Right. Well, he also reminded us that he got his level up like twice.
Because I also have my ring that I got. Like
I externalized
A
my
long
executive
time ago.
function. Sorry.
Yeah. Never told me what rare, because I'm happy to pick a wondrous item, but I don't know what rarity.
Common. Uncommon.
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 Want to get a fucking
Fine. Rare. You can have a rare. Make a persuasion check
So long.
for me
Advantage
against
because you had
me.
to wait so long.
Do I get to use odds?
Yes, you do. You get to use odds.
Unnatural 20.
Okay, fine. Yes, make it rare.
Yay.
Like a moderately good.
Rare item. Remember
That,
the
You-
rare
you-
did?
Yeah.
How
I
You-
got this item and I asked what rarity.
With a caveat that you have to make it fit the story.
I'm gonna get a gun.
You have to make it fit the story.
It's all good. Let's go.
The only
Like, I
caveat.
want that.
Meanwhile, Serena starts kind of drawing arcane symbols. Like she's like whispering them onto your warhammer blade, like little Serena lady. Yeah. So and then she. So this happens very quickly in your bonus action, whatever. She casts this, and it's now there. While you're casting heal, she goes and does this.
She's like, I got you.
I love that. Actually, I'm glad I stumbled into that. Okay, cool. I was like trying to figure out how she was going to grow, and then it just was there. All right, so, anywho, whose turn is it? Where are we at?
Fights now. That's so crazy.
Serena can what?
We used in fights now.
Hell yeah.
That's so crazy.
My pet just sits on my shoulder and gives me blind sight.
My child now.
Was that your turn?
That's all I
Okay.
can do in my turn.
Okay,
A mother?
that's how Giblet's been.
Giblet.
With magic.
Giblet is
Um,
now gone. Giblet has become a god.
Giblet's gone.
To some children, parents do take that role.
I physically created her. Like, it's
You
actually-
birthed Serena.
I like that that's what Giblet thinks. Okay,
Serena. Giblet birthed Serena.
Okay.
Created life.
that was Giblet's turn. Okay,
Olaf is a living being.
Olaf is a living being.
Yes.
Okay.
That is true. That
Is
is a
he
quote.
still living?
He doesn't have any bones.
Skull.
Or skull, or bones. Yeah, bones. Yes. Meanwhile, Firestorm. Two
Oh, I have Firestorm.
demonic archdruids, for lack of a better term, are the two who shot the crossbows are now going to both in synchrony,
In sync.
concomitantly, cast Firestorm.
I'm so glad it went up high.
There. So in case you don't know what that is,
I know it because I have it.
a storm made up of sheets of roaring flame appears in a location you choose within range, which is 150 feet. The area of the storm consists of up to 10 10-foot cubes, which you can arrange as you wish. Each cube must have at least one face adjacent to the face of another cube, and each creature in the area must make a dexterity saving throw or take a certain amount of fire damage.
Are they are the cubes on top of each other?
Yes, you get two casts kind of stacked. We'll say one happens just barely before the other. They didn't like synchronize it, so if you can see it, but you can hear them awakening from up above, I guess, because there are verbal components and flapping their wings as if to burst fire into.
Counterspell one of them.
Okay.
I only have a counterspell stored at the 3rd level, so I will have to make a check.
And you already did your counterspell. Yeah. Okay.
What is the?
DC is 17. 10 plus spell.
I have a pretty decent chance of passing.
I said that I got
Oh, fuck.
What'd you
Wait a
get?
second. Oh, we already used
16.
it. 16?
Oh,
No.
it is a 7th level spell.
I know.
Yeah. Okay. He gets next level counterspell. So,
I tried.
all of you make dexterity saving throws. We'll make one at a time.
Is the
First one.
fire going up the building and into my...
That's a good point.
What's the?
So, DC 17 save. I think if they've got 10, they can make that work. But it means that you and Giblet will, like, each one's going to take one toward Giblet, one toward you. And stack them so that you and Giblet only have to make one save. Everybody else is going to have to make two.
Hey, let's go. You said it's a 17, right?
It doesn't matter.
17?
You said it's a
Yes.
So I have
No, I'm too...
a 17.
I got it.
Or no, I have, it's magic.
I got a 9.
See.
We got 3 times
We'll make it
No,
plus 5.
this one is
Okay.
actually
Mhm.
18, 23, 24, and then the second one is 16, 21, 22.
Your total save is a 22?
So I did both saves, and it's a 23 and a 22.
Okay. What were yours?
My first one was a 20.
Okay.
My second one was a nat 20.
Okay. What's your 1? A 3? What's your 1? Okay. And then Mordekash is protected inside a bubble of force.
Sure is.
Thanks for helping there. And then the young lady and birdie boy,
Oh!
she jumps.
Gets a plus 5.
She makes the save, and as she does, throws Birdie Boy, who takes wing and gets the extra distance away. He will take a quarter of one of their damages and then be out of the range for the second one. We don't know. I don't know, but we haven't rolled damage yet. It's very.
NPCs tend to have
Who can say?
He's
They are on the Radiant. They're in the Radiant Citadel. Who can say what's up with them? But they could.
dead. He's an infant.
Give me a good night's rest
God
and I
damn it,
can
I told her
resurrect
to
him.
run.
It's true.
No, you told her to
I
approach.
can resurrect
No, I told
their
her to get
mother.
the save.
Well,
approach
it's the
was done by
cost.
that.
It'd be really
Probably.
It would be
Probably.
so
She was also
expensive.
confused. So yeah. Okay.
If they paid us, I could resurrect them.
I mean, that is actually like like something that like you could have done at like
So-
should pay them to.
You can kind of. She jumps toward that little crack there, and then she's gonna basically act as extra cover and stuff for him. So, but I do need 7d10 fire damage. So if each of you would roll a d10 for me,
Is that for both?
that's just for one.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh no, I'm only taking half damage, right?
I don't know. Are you fire resistant?
Oh, Wait. No, wait. I'm a.
Tiefling.
Am I the wrong kind of tiefling?
So first, let's figure out the damage. Everybody roll d10s.
No. Hellish resistance, which means that it's okay.
The right kind of thing.
Wait, you saved?
Yeah.
She's taking 40
Save and a half, and then
Yeah, so I'm gonna take a quarter damage.
I'm like, I just healed you. Do not go down.
You heal me, and then I'm just like,
So
save me. Yeah, I force cage, fail the counter spell, and then die.
I use my only 6 levels.
That would be a legendary run if I almost died, force cage, failed the counter spell, and then died. 10. I rolled 10 damage.
okay, so that's 20 because I rolled 2 5s.
How much damage do I take?
I need a d10. I need you to roll a d10. I need everybody to roll a d10. Okay, so that's 27, 31. Giblet or Meadow, what was your d10 that you rolled?
I got a 3.
Okay, so that is 34 and one more. 41 damage for the first. So so the two of you who made a save on that, you take half, which would be, what did I just say, 41? So you take 20, and you two take 41.
So then I take
Okay, we got hit by the first one.
Yeah. And then and then what's her face takes 20.
I'm gonna wish that
Baby takes
I had
10.
mass healing word.
Um,
How much did the baby take?
10.
That baby's fucking dead.
That baby is so dead.
Late term abortion. That baby's fucking
Oh, come on.
starts with a 312 plus 1.
There's so much good that can come from that. That like makes me think. I'm like, if there was ever a baby barbarian, I think of the dinosaurs TV show that was like the little puppets and the little baby, not the mom. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like, that would be a baby barbarian. Seriously, right?
Yes.
All right, moving on.
This baby does not give me barbarian vibes. This baby gives me normal infant vibes. This baby gives me, it's so fucking
You guys
dead.
done already?
There's
it's only
no
7
way this
something.
baby is alive.
Lightweights. I believe in you. I'm kidding. Have fun. Sorry.
Or we'll have another set of
Have a good night, everybody. We do need another set of D10s. I said you took 41.
seven.
I rolled 13. Plus one more. 15 for me. 7, 22. Another D10.
Damage 8.
22, 30. 31. What was yours?
I got a 0 on my dice, so I think that's a
Four- 41 again.
Ah, so I take another 10 damage.
Okay. And we're going to say that she's able to dodge and only take a quarter of that time, and baby is definitely out of the way because they were able to get to safety.
There's no way
Or
that
baby takes no
alive.
damage. Okay.
Maybe they're like Skyrim children. No, we already know it's not true because a child died in the house. They're not Skyrim
My
children.
least favorite part of Skyrim is you always come after everybody dies. Like it's like I'm gonna go save the family.
I mean, the
Who's
children are,
when you read the
children
sometimes
So
sometimes not.
You can choose to like spare a family because people are just like, no, we gotta kill them to contain the plague. But then the family's just like, no, don't save us, we're healthy. And if you choose to save them, nothing happens for the next, I don't know, 30 hours of gameplay. And then all of a sudden, the child that you're friends with on the island comes and finds you, and there's like, oh yeah, the entire island was wiped out by plague.
And wow,
I
nice.
still choose to save them every time because I can't.
Okay.
There are consequences to
Yeah,
it.
but everybody dies off.
So did you guys take 20 more damage, or did we get a second round of saves? That's
I only
you
got
did
10
saves.
damage.
Well,
We both got saved.
that's what it was.
I only
Okay.
got 10 damage.
So-
'cause I'm a tiefling.
Okay. And you took another 20. Okay. And you're fine because you only got hit once. You only got hit once.
Come on, Greg, I'm barely below it.
Okay.
I'll never die.
Thanks for the challenge.
Oz will live forever.
Do you think Max is going to be upset about this?
Yeah, it should be.
Max, if you're upset, join the chat now. he's not here. He yes. But well, who can say what's happening where Goldman's at? Okay, so right, we may roll a D100 just to see how bad it went. Not right now. We'll wait till the end. Gosh, where were we? Oh yeah. So then there was one last addition to this combat. Garen, can you catch? Put that. That's going to land on the blue box, the top of the blue box, or that's where that one shows up.
Still has
And
Guys, he still has more minis.
that's it. I do, but I think this is all I'm giving for this one.
He thinks.
Here, you can replace the little goblin guy with that as Mordekash. Hmm.
Can you see?
How long is that? Okay, so travel. There you go, and he's in a force cage, so that's cool. Just checking movement. Fly. Okay, so that dragon is a huge dragon over there. That's probably not the right size of it, but that's the best I got. It's a baby, or anyways, whatever. It's gonna fly in 80 feet. About right there.
A dragon.
That dragony thing, a deep dragon. And it is going to exhale a cloud of spores in a 60-foot cone toward you all. And the purple lady, she jumped to the side, not, so yeah, she's like over there. Each creature in that area must make a wisdom saving throw, DC 16. Everybody make a wisdom saving throw.
Boom, I'm good at that.
I'm not.
We still do your +5. It doesn't matter. I
Yeah,
fail.
you do.
Am I right to that too?
To keep a cone.
Yeah.
What's the wisdom save for? Is it potentially for being charmed?
I think you are in range.
Okay. Hold on.
Is the spore charming me? Are the spores charming
I
me? Is
know,
that what's happening?
It's psychic damage.
Deal psychic damage to me.
On a failed save, the creature takes, we'll just call it 33 psychic damage, and is frightened from the dragon for a minute.
Yes, you also take 32 damage.
Ouch. Thank you.
I would have chosen to fail anyway.
20 for the save. Dirty.
Okay. So you take half. The successful save, creature takes half as much. What was your save?
I got a 24. So how much? 16.
So you take 16, yes. Garen, what was yours?
9.
Okay, so you take 33.
I'm at 18, guys. I should have played my.
Oh, jeez.
As long as it's my turn, Cena, it's fine.
I know, right?
Okay.
I should fight the big guy.
Biddy. Yeah, you guys kind of kept him.
Go fight
Wait,
this
just
guy.
so I don't lose track of my. These guys are only gonna have that much.
I told you not to.
Okay.
It's your fault.
Well.
I told you.
Consequences of
I
your
told you
actions.
from the beginning this is what I was going to do to this guy.
Okay. There are some citizens who go stumbling off further into the alleyways and that sort of thing, and shops and carts that are just lit on fire. You see some of them screaming and running in pain, and then some just crumple into piles of ash who are hiding behind some of these things.
Great.
So all of that happens as the citizens try to continue getting away. Originally, they were just taking cover from crossbow bolts. This escalated quickly. Mike Ale is next.
Yeah, this isn't really important.
Is everybody doing good? Do we need a bio break? Are you fine? Just checking. Hmm?
I couldn't make it to the dragon.
Oh.
No.
Could I?
It's what, 40 feet? That looks about 40 feet to me. It's probably 50 feet, actually. Yeah, I'm looking at an angle.
I do not have Mystic Step.
Long strider.
A useless spell like that.
Wouldn't be useless in the snow.
Like picking moves that don't deal damage in Pokemon. Like, why would you ever do that?
Because not all Pokemon should battle.
Sword Dance is useless.
Thunderwave? Couldn't.
Thunderwave, yeah. Like,
Thunderwave,
toxic.
What
It
is that
really won't do
anyway?
anything. It's fun because it feels
Don't you
damaged.
know that I'm toxic?
Seriously? Because I'm like, I'm not doing damage. Other people
Can't
are
you
doing damage.
see?
I'm buffing. But
Here's what we'll do. I would cast Hex on that guy.
Discount expert because
Okay.
Alright,
you give them disadvantage on the type of check and extra 1d6 damage.
do disadvantage on strength checks in case I feel like grappling. Not that I couldn't, because he's
Oh,
3. Well, technically 9 if you're going very home.
no. Well, let's say this one's about a 15-foot dragon for gameplay's sake.
disadvantage on strength checks.
Yep.
And then I'm going to natural 19.
Okay.
It's been a crit.
That's a 27, 26.
Man, I wish I hadn't used that first step.
I rolled a 17, 18, and
Then I could
19 on
planar
attack
bind.
factor.
Uh,
It was actually 24 hours or a whole hour. Yes.
I have to.
AC is 17.
God.
I can planar bind around the full.
So how much damage do I have?
A D10
And
and
then
a
really
D6.
fourth cage and he's
Okay.
bound. Yeah.
Pew, pew, pew.
Is it
So I need to
save?
separate the force and the cost.
with the
I don't think so for this guy.
planar bind, but
Nope.
I'm going to give it to you all as
But he's a
well.
fiend, so I know I can.
Go for it.
planar bind.
First attack, 13.
Oh, he has damage resistance to psychic, so he only took 16.
Second attack is 9.
What was the total then? 9, 8, and
13.
okay.
oh wait, I have
17 and 13 is 30.
I have resistance to psychic damage, which means
The other one was 4 as well. If we go back to
yeah, I
Okay.
took half damage, which means he took half. If you
Cool.
flipped it back. Yeah,
oh,
because
Cool. I'll take
I
that.
have resistance to psychic damage.
nice. Thank you for that.
Yeah,
Cool. All right. Sorry.
I wish I could turn off my own resistance.
If I could turn off resistance. That's not how that song goes.
That's nothing.
Okay, so took 30. Is that your turn?
That's iron.
That takes us to Donovan.
Donovan Sharp Mind is going to cast Enervation with a level 8 spell slot.
Okay. Innovation. Tell us what that is.
I will.
Intervention. Fish are friends, not food. Fish are
A
friends.
tendril of inky darkness reaches out to you, touching your creature in truth and range of rain life. The target has to make a dexterity saving throw. They take 2d8 necrotic damage when the spell ends. When the failed save, they take 48 necrotic damage. And as an action, you can deal automatic 48 necrotic damage to the target. The spell ends with your action to do anything else. Targets ever outside the range of their total coverage. Here's the fun part. Whenever the spell deals damage to target, you gain hit points equal to half the amount of necrotic damage the target takes.
Okay. So you're gonna gain half life back. And who are you attacking?
That's a good question.
Who's this going the direction of?
Who should I go after?
Only these guys,
I'll go after one of you.
because those guys are gonna keep causing us problems. I think unless we kill them.
So yeah, they're gonna have to make me a dex. Actually, dragons. Actually, dragons are pretty good dex. You got the dragon. I'll go after the arch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think I'm gonna.
Okay, so you're going for the purple one.
Yes. So
Okay.
the only one I can really reach. It's
All right. What's the total needed for the dex?
18. I'm
Okay.
going to.
That's
go to my spell.
definitely not.
Definitely not.
Roll the 7.
All right, and I upcast it. So that's gonna be how much damage? 78 necrotic. You want me to roll that by hand or?
Sure. If you only, well, yeah, go for it.
4, 8 to 12, plus 8, 20, 26, 32, 40,
It's like a fourth of the orange one.
44 damage and I regain 22 health.
Okay.
It was like a fourth. That's
6. Okay.
there's so
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot my Crown of Stars star.
Okay. Bonus action it up. Ew.
19 hits.
Yes.
40, 12. 2. 8, that's better. 10. 20. 23 extra radiant damage.
Ouch.
More with that. And then I'm going to move.
Okay. You said, was that 24 you said?
Actually, I'm gonna stay here because I want to stay. 20 or 32? I don't remember what it was 23.
23?
Damage.
Okay.
From the
Yeah.
Okay.
And then 44 from the.
Got it. Okay. So, and you healed yourself back the innervation damage and all that?
Yes.
Okay. And they have what, like, did you say they had disadvantage or something or no?
No, they're a tendril of darkness staff. They're gonna have action to do it again.
Cool. So it's a concentration spell?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Makes me a target.
Okay, so, and there's nothing when he's inside this force cage that he can do if he can't teleport, right? On this, right, Mordekash?
What was it?
He's inside the cage. There's nothing he can do if he can't teleport.
I mean, I guess he can cast spells on himself, but they can't.
Yeah, he can't banish himself, though, that's for sure, because he already used that ability. And stab himself and try and banish.
Can you banish yourself?
I think it just says, I feel like that could work, but he can't, he used it all.
No. Yeah, no, unless he has the ability to teleport or planar shift. And he gets one, if he doesn't have one of those abilities, he can try one.
He does not.
Yeah, so he can cast spells on himself. He can
He's got nothing.
attack
He's
himself.
and then after he realizes he's not getting through, he kind of sits there calm, like Darth Maul waiting for the Jedi to run. Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon Jinn running toward him.
I mean, all I either have to do is hit 0, be otherwise incapacitated.
And so basically, I need to knock you out.
He's doing the frustrated Jedi meditation right now. Equivalent. So that's cool. Giblets up.
What's up?
That was a great way to lose a D20. Jackie, I just sent my D20 in your direction on the floor, apparently. Because I'm cool like that. I'm going to take this building. Nobody's using it. I went that way.
Don't you
I
have
can't.
it? Didn't we just.
Yep. I got it from the barn burners game, but it's in that's in a different. It's under your chair. It's under. Oh, did it make it to Garen?
Yes, it's all the way over there.
Sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Totally great.
See, and that's why you use dice trays, because people get hurt when you don't.
okay.
Did I try
I'm
too hard on that one?
gonna do.
Definitely. I should have got the one out of the box for the. Anyways, okay. I just left it in my van. Did I park my van?
You can also just get a
I totally left my van in.
chop, any
80-foot tall building.
80-foot tall building.
Listen, okay. I got 3 kids to feed. Sorry, total recall quote, like old school, like 89 or something. I was 4.
Far.
Okay.
This is
About 40 feet,
about 40 feet.
35, 40 feet. Yeah, between the two of them.
Okay.
How close am I? Is that a 30 range? 10.
30, 35, 35.
Yes, I was right.
Yeah, you were pretty spot on.
Nailed it.
From each other, 40 from the 35.
Boy
So they're
face.
40 from each other. Okay. Yeah. Spot on.
All right, so what are we doing?
Okay, I'm gonna do call lightning.
Ooh, love that.
I will keep calling lightning to see.
Right here.
Sorry,
There's a storm.
the storms are brewing.
100 feet.
Just adding all kinds of secondary commentary today. I swear I took my medicine.
Roll to see if I can cast it. No.
You just cast it.
I just cast it.
They need to make a dex save.
No, I choose a
Oh,
boy. I
Olivia
have to choose
definitely
one of
popped
them.
when
Yeah.
the dragon.
I'm
I was-
choosing the purple one. Purple boy has to make a dex save.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is
It means I get to uptick my how many times Olivia pops.
Does a 14 make it? That doesn't feel like it should make it. So failed dex save.
yeah, it's 18 is the DC. And then
What if
it's
you got
3d10.
an item that made
Oh, I
Olivia
wanted to upsell
not
it,
pop?
so it's-
I don't know if
There's
it's
only
gonna be-
13 hit points if it matters. There's not a.
I don't know if there is anything that buffs.
16.
Give me anything close. We could make it happen.
16.
Sorry, what? 16 damage?
Yes.
Okay. And this is what spell again?
Call lightning.
Okay. Very. It's more serious than the Looney Tunes version of it, but like like the whole thing is just.
Skeleton.
Yeah, we don't need to make it cheesy. Like this is a serious moment, but definitely kind of ashes to ash, lightning dust to lightning dust.
Yeah. Did you kill both or?
No, I killed
We all are but dust in the wind. I don't know.
How many?
I was thinking kind of Bill and Ted's. Is that Bogus Journey? They say something like that, but excellent adventure for that one.
Which I have not seen. One culture.
You uncultured swine. Toy Story. I think Donovan was at 18 hit points. Too.
40.
Oh yeah, that's right. He healed from the. Yes.
That's
Do
why
you
I
get
was-
healed if other people do that creature damage?
Nope, only if I do.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, so what are you at?
40.
Heal him.
Right.
No, actually heal me. The first stage depends on me being alive.
19.
Did you make a con? Make a concentration save?
Against.
no.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't make one on the
Mm.
fire.
Yeah.
How much damage did I take on the fire?
You took 10. Yeah. You can make it real fast. Yeah. Twice. 2 cons. 2 cons, Sam.
Yeah.
There
I
it
made
is.
one on the dragon because it's like, oh, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although it really wasn't because
Let's see. Yeah.
I.
That's still a DC 10 save.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. So Giblet.
And then bonus action, healing word.
handling
Okay, and you have that smite empowered on your warhammer. Remember
How much
too.
did I-
Just keep that in mind.
Should I heal?
I totally forgot.
I don't know if you want to move or not.
So I'm gonna do that next
I mean, you can move into
How much did I heal?
striking range.
19.
I can move into range. I'll
Go up toward.
my tail is move me.
What, 30?
To a bigger house. Sorry, I've got all kinds of cartoons in my head right now.
You can't smite right now.
Okay, so you just want to go up to me.
Yeah.
How far away are you
About 10.
from me?
Oh, from
Wait,
you?
hold up.
Yeah, I don't want to lose your.
Oh, yeah, you're done. I can't be. I got no business being next to somebody I can't.
I know. I'm gonna have to-
You're gonna have to come.
So is that your turn?
Yeah, but Olivia.
I think so.
Okay, Oz is
Oh
up.
yeah, it's a bonus action.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
Oz, it's your turn.
Olivia's gone.
Yeah, she popped last turn.
Jackie's
Sometime
turn
during.
to go.
Olivia's gone.
Yeah, Olivia's been gone for a while.
It's so hard to say goodbye to Olivia.
I have a counter for how many times
Sorry.
she's died. But I guess not really.
You have a counter for every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. That's true.
This season.
No, that's right.
She's
That's
actually
right.
only at 2.
Yeah.
She's been pretty. She hasn't taken a lot of AoE damage, or much damage at all. I think this year.
Yes, I think I did feel bad after you guys were like, Greg, we haven't done combat in like months.
Why is so loud?
Like about 80 feet,
Do I have to?
más o menos.
Do I have to attack with disadvantage since Olivia is popped?
Is this a bonus?
This is a fiendish archdruid, so I think you'd be able to sense that. Well,
How does
yeah.
smite
Sorry.
work?
Because is it, or was it only 60 feet? Was it 90? Was it
Okay,
120?
so I
What
have
did we
to
say?
use my action.
I don't remember. I think
I
it was
remember the-
120.
I think it was at least 80.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna blast.
I'm gonna have to like binge listen to our
I know.
past games at this point.
Let's see,
I need to go
a
digitally
28.
remaster the audio anyways.
A
I have
28.
Like chaotic
a
that I
15
flip
Okay.
now and then.
and a 21.
And those are all attack rolls
Yes.
for
Oh,
the pew pew. Okay. Against the
Yeah.
the fiendish arch druid.
Yeah.
AC of 16.
okay, so two of them.
Yeah.
That is 10 plus.
I don't think.
So that's 15 and 12. So 27 damage. 27 plus damage.
Yeah. Okay. 60, 53. Okay. Cool. What's that? Movement?
Wait, I'm like,
Bonus action? You're just kind of like flaunting your Eldritch Blast next to him as he stares at you with fiery red eyes.
do I want to move closer? What's your radius on your?
I will never have 30 feet by the way. And I will only be going to level 11. And that's 7 levels of shit.
He's mean to us.
But I might only go 11.
Bad
and then
pal.
if I have to,
Oh god, I don't think I want to get. You know what? If he's gonna blow cones at us anyway.
Save your 4.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and can you scoop me so I'm within 10 feet?
Could you worship somebody else while being in a pact? So you
Oh, can I?
like.
Okay,
you
so is
have
that
a
your turn?
warlock Pact with somebody,
Okay.
don't worship somebody
Hmm.
I just have a contract.
else. Okay, you can still worship
Just
somebody.
don't have to-
Worship our Lord and Savior Thor.
I thought you said you didn't want him to be third Thor.
No, she didn't want me to be a cleric.
I thought he was going like
Well, there.
full cleric because I thought that was gonna be. B, I didn't want him to go
Hmm.
because
To be fair, if he dies, I think we would just resurrect him.
yeah, at this point,
Yeah. Unless you really wanted to die.
This character.
but I was like, I didn't want him to be a cleric for Phil. So I was like, you know,
No, I
it's
just don't like
means,
Donovan.
like, how does that restore? No, that's fine.
It means he'd be like devoted to
I'm like, that means you'd be devoted. You have to worship him.
yeah, on like a level
I have
past.
Yeah. Like
contraction.
I have a little bit thing like you have to like pray.
Theoretically, you could worship.
Theoretically, you could, but I think it's funnier if I could.
Maybe it's funny if you proselytize.
Yes. I think so.
Not sure how I feel about this.
Lord and Savior.
I like his hammer.
I like my warlock.
That's why I have my warhammer. There's a Thor.
Okay.
Everyone says warlock is bad. And you're right.
I haven't taken any.
Die
Okay.
every single
So
so many warlocks.
I sure.
yeah, that's right. This one died.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Everybody
But
multiplies.
actually be a full.
No, that's my thing.
that's an
Oh, yeah,
action.
No,
Two
wizard.
levels of wizard.
So I can be the better warlock.
That's true. You could be the better warlock. I think you'd have another mystic arm. No, you wouldn't have another mystic
Person.
arm, but you would have.
No.
No, 15 you get.
Yeah, so you would have another mystic arcana.
I would be better.
Yeah, and you'd have your 14th level otherworldly patron features, and those ones are fun. Like my next one, I get to create a thrall.
Crawl through hell is my personal favorite.
My whole plan for if I ever needed to kill the rest of the
Okay.
party depends on me having created thrall.
We gotta kill you.
If you would kill us,
So the as
We are.
is it
I assume you're just gonna join my side.
so Donovan and Oz are kind of in a way where they would see this other fiendish archdruid, right? You watch as the aura kind of disappears Donovan, you watch as it, and you kind of, so you guys watch as it melds into the stone of the building.
Probably a good thing.
Make a, man, I feel like it's just not enough stone. So make a perception check with disadvantage.
Can't use Olivia's perception. No.
No, you have to use your own.
I'm bad.
And I was trying to think of like if it's your special sight. I'm trying to think of if there's any modifier.
Stone.
And this is kind of like in a gray area. Okay, so
I think it's the stone, Melvin. The stone.
it is.
He is the stone. So
Yeah.
is he blocked by the stone or is he the stone?
Yeah, so I wanted to check. So somewhere it disappears though. No one can see where that creature goes.
Take him out. He
He
can't sit with us.
So that happens.
Sweatpants and it's
He
Monday.
must have left.
I wanted
How fortuitous.
our friend who has a problem.
Okay. And then the dragon.
We use the shit out of the stone. So this dude was just walking through the stone all the way back to our pirate ship, grabbed a barrel of gunpowder, walked it all the way back, lifted it right in the middle of the cultists, and then just shot a firebolt at it and blew everything up.
That would work.
No, that's not how that works.
Yeah. And we were all just like, wow, that's really powerful for a second level spell.
That's funny. Okay, so it is going to, since everybody's still kind of in range, it's going to do another nightmare breath.
Recharge?
It gets 5 to 6 charges.
No,
5 to 6
it-
means every turn you roll a d6, and if you get a 5 or 6, it recharges.
Ah,
Recharge
oh,
all
that's
of
right.
the fire.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
On a d6, right?
Yeah.
All right. Nope. Okay. Cool. Thank you. Sorry, it's been a while since I've done Dragon Breath. Okay. So I think I may have been like this whole time, like entire career of D&D, seen that's how many charges of that fire they have. Like I thought, like
That'd be so funny.
I had a brother.
what an idiot. Oh my gosh.
You had
Sorry.
a brother?
I once had a brother.
But he read
You
two
wanted to
thirds of
finish
cup-
combat before you had to leave.
I know, right?
Maybe save the story for after we're done.
He said he read 2/3 a cup of water on a pancake recipe. That's 2 to 3 cups of water.
Oh my god.
Some recipes do say things like that, though. Anyways, he's gonna come forward and bite at Mike Ale, the dragony guy. Is gonna bite at Mike Ale with dragony bites.
Oh.
That's okay.
Oh, come on. Nat 1 plus 9 is not gonna hit. The tail swings around.
It was a bite.
It does a 19 hit. Mike Ale.
Meets it, beats it, but not when I cast shield as a reaction.
So what's your total armor? Like 24? Fine. If the target's a creature,
That was pretty good. I like that one.
does it have to? It has to hit if.
I was like, oh.
You know what? Make a strength saving throw with advantage. You need a 17 or higher.
The 29 on my
Fine. Yeah. I figured I'd check because it is because of your armor and shield and stuff. Yes, but the tail would keep going, and it does have the ability to knock people prone. So I figured. So it tries to swing the tail.
Does that
Giblet, make it.
Yeah.
Giblet, make it. Oh, your saving throw is going to be 15 because the tail's going to keep going, Giblet. And so you get advantage, and it only has to be a strength. Yeah. So it's almost like you leaped over the tail kind of thing.
I was gonna like I don't know. Again, this is I'm like okay, I'll like carry it with the flat
What did
of
you
my
say it was?
blade.
15.
I rolled a 7.
It'll bounce off. and
Okay,
smash
so you're good. So between the two of you, so you managed to deflect it up just high enough to where Giblet can kind of duck under it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That was fun. Wow. So the citizens, a few more run screaming, but at this point the place is pretty clear. You might hear a groan from somewhere.
What's the most collateral damage we've had in a fight?
Yeah.
Every time
And
I've
it's
had a
not
fight
our
in the
fault.
city.
No, it's not our fault at all.
Yeah, you guys are usually having fights out in the middle of nowhere,
That is true.
expanse in the sky kind of things.
Even when we had one at the Churchill the Thunder,
Yeah,
it was still like on like the bridge.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they were trained folk.
Yeah, so I think this is the first time we've actually like, had like considerable collateral damage.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Whoopsie.
use my fighting
You
spirit.
wanted combat.
It's their fault for moving to the Ethereal plane.
Nowhere safe.
What are we
I'm going
doing?
to use fighting spirit to my attacks.
Sounds like something you do.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And I'm going to have 5 seconds.
Are you a paladin or what? Fucking smite.
I do
Wow.
crit.
Smite.
Let me crit.
Then smite.
Please just smile.
Oh no.
Oh, man.
Will say it is nice. Cool. It's nice. I like teaching the 8-week class. I like the long mornings on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but that's over now. And it is nice going, oh, I don't have to be up to teach at 8:30 in the morning tomorrow. That's kind of nice. Sorry, not for those of you who have other jobs, but I just realized.
I work at
I'm-
7 every day.
I mean, I'm usually up at like 5:30 no matter what, but I don't have to get anywhere.
Like 9 the earliest.
Yeah, 19.
But I have like 8-week classes.
Yeah.
12 hit.
The dragon?
Yeah.
17.
If I'm gonna smite.
25.
25 should hit.
15. Okay, 2 25s.
Okay. Describe the attacks. Narrate them. Don't just give me dice rolls. What does it look like as Mike Ale does this? I don't know why I got all belligerent there. Sorry, guys. My peeps.
Well, let's see. Since it went right before me with the
Mm.
I'll say for the first attack, because the first attack missed. As it goes to bite me, I will like dodge it, and as I try to swing and go for the head while it's forward, it'll quickly turn around and do the tail swipe. So instead of getting to do my attack, I use that to deflect the tail.
Mm-hmm.
But while its tail, or as like spins around, it leaves its side open. So he's like
Yeah.
bite, tail.
Yeah.
He's got his side open. So I'm gonna try to go for, if not his side, then the land, whichever one's closer to me.
Okay.
I'm gonna land 2 blows doing it.
Nice. Okay.
Alright, that's gonna be 21 plus 7, 28 magic slashing.
That'll burn.
I can re-roll 1s and 2s. I rolled 1 and a 2, so
Okay.
for another 1 and 2.
So is it still 28?
No, well, the first attack was for me.
Okay. What do we got here?
The second one is
Only 24 damage. Roll a d100 against, and this is like, we'll see if there's any. Okay.
Wait, that was only 3 attacks.
Okay, go for it.
Alright, it's gonna be another 25.
Okay.
1. This one will be for 27. You know what? I'll smite.
Yes!
So that was your 4th attack, you said, right? Okay. Okay.
First one missed. The
I got 2 or
Nice
20.
to see.
second 3 were all natural 19s.
Okay.
Grit.
13 radiant.
I call it paladin.
Okay. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 16, 80, 90. That was 90 damage.
You used a ton of resources.
And I
on
didn't
that.
need, I only smited once, and that was no crits.
You did have to use
That
your
would have been 3 critical hits.
damn bad.
Mm. Okay.
I forgot I packed up.
Oh yeah, you do get the extra. on the pack.
An extra 9 to
Yeah!
You did Aw, you did 99 damage.
You.
Wow.
You think I could?
No, we're moving on. Donovan, it's your turn. That was really nice. With the 44 and a failed Constitution save, you slice through, like it's like hack slash, and then the radiant damage just sears the last little bit that was holding the wing to itself, and you slice off one of the wings of this creature. It falls and hits Giblet in the head. No, I'm just kidding. It does fall. Like it kind of hits the ground, like the fleshy twitchiness of it between the two of you. So.
Not a vital organ.
Firebolt.
Okay.
I should take a.
At whom? At the dragon?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's only a 14. So.
Okay.
And then the special flurry blast.
Okay.
That's a 15. Going
To hit? It needs a 17 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna go cry in a corner. All right. Well, no one can see you up there, so if you want to kind of curl up and do a little Spider-Man on top of a roof thing for a minute, you're fine. That's cool. All right, so that's Donovan's turn. That takes us to Mordecai. Let's see if.
We can hang out. So.
Do his words come through?
Yeah.
Okay. So he can be heard through the force cage.
Yeah, you just can't cast spells.
Okay. He's gonna shout at the dragon, "Kill them already!" using his warlord's command, and that will allow them to make a reaction attack with advantage. We're gonna do claws for the dragon. I think. Let me check. Nope. We're gonna do bite for the dragon, and this time it's gonna go after Giblet. Oh, with advantage. Good. Okay, so 14 plus 9 is a 23 to hit Giblet.
Its speed is reduced by 2.
Okay.
Right in front of it.
I know. In case
Yeah.
it wasn't go anywhere.
8:15-ish. The clock's a few minutes fast.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A little while.
And there's always the computer lab, too. Which are you see? Yes, that hits. Okay, so that's going to be... Okay. You take 2d10 piercing. So Giblet is going to take 11 piercing damage and a d10 of poison damage for 9. So total, so what did I say? 11 piercing and 9 poison damage to
20.
Giblet.
And then poison.
It is just poison damage. Yeah.
Should not have walked up to
My dad is here.
Okay. What do you want your character to do next?
Continue spamming firebolt.
Okay.
So that's
Cool.
plus 10 to hit, 3d10, and 4d12.
All right. Hey, you could. I do have the stream chat, live chat on. If you wanted to send me any commentary, I'll keep an eye on it. Theoretically. Whatever. Okay. Cool.
I'm trying to be honest. I apologize.
All right. Cool. Have fun. Good talking with you. Good to hear you tell the
I'll do
story.
you justice.
Bye, buddy. I hope you find your
Hopefully you
dad.
Okay.
Funny.
Did you say bye, buddy?
It's funny because his dad's actually out there.
That was great. Okay. So with that, where are we at? That was now it's Giblet's turn actually. So convenient.
Perfect. Well, I guess I'm gonna try and hit it.
Okay. It's not looking pretty. It's looking pretty beat up actually.
I got a nat 20.
What are you hitting with? The Warhammer?
Yeah.
Okay. So Serena's smite.
Yeah.
That was a banishing smite. So let me pull up that spell.
double damaged.
So
Yeah.
Okay, do your normal double damage.
Okay.
Um,
2d8.
cool. Because it's usually just 1d8?
Yeah.
Wait for.
She's got a warhammer, she said.
Are you building it with 2 hands or
We'll assume 2.
This thing.
2 hands is D10?
Okay, so roll 2d10s
Okay.
plus your bonus.
11 plus my 1
No, strength.
39 hit points.
plus
Wait, your
3.
strength is only 12?
Yeah, I'm not that strong.
139.
That's my L.
Okay, so 139
But I do have a thing.
minus 99 is 40 hit
I'm gonna
points.
do this. Once per rest, I can do my like little fury thing. Okay. Add extra damage. You deal your level as extra damage. It's a pop-up feature.
Oh, Fury the Small.
Mmm.
I'm like, I can do this.
No, I thought it was a cleric.
No, it's my fury. I deal extra damage with
Which also gets doubled for the crit.
yeah. Wait.
Okay.
Your level extra damage, which is just 15 extra damage.
That was a decent.
No, it's 15.
All right, so what are we doing? We have damage, 2d10s plus
That
some
was
things.
11 plus 1, which is 12. Plus
Okay.
15.
Ouch. And that's not even the banishment, or the banishing smite. So we need, so if it's doubled, 10d10 force damage.
10d10 force.
So she got a nat 20 on the Warhammer that Serena used banishing smite on. And so, and the creep.
You can't crit on it, but apparently better.
Fury the Small on spell attacks.
I can? I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay.
But
So,
it has to be an attack.
Yeah, that's 10,
And you get
12, 20, 27. For the first. 37, 44, 49, 58 damage.
To the dragon?
To the dragon.
Hell yeah.
so you did 27 and then 58
Yes.
for a total of 70, 85 damage. It had 40 hit points, but it just says that if the target goes 50 hit points or fewer because of this extra damage, it has to succeed on a charisma saving throw. It's not going to do that. And its body disappears into some sort of demiplane until you decide to end concentration, because I like the idea of that.
Mostly for a minute and permanently vanish.
So you did an immense amount of damage. Describe the killing blow here as, but just before the banishment poops it.
So, Giblet is right next to Michael.
Yeah.
Ran up here specifically to hit. Notice that his strength is not the best, but is like, I can do this. I can do this. As soon as that Michael just crap ton of damage, just, I can do this. I can imagine like Serena is also like,
We can do this. Like, and Serena would be saying, we can do this.
yes,
Yeah.
it's like, we are pumped up.
Yeah.
And I just go like, you know, like whack-a-mole when you
Yeah.
get too excited. That's what I do to this dragon.
Okay. And that is officially Serena's first contribution to I think, an attack.
An attack.
by
Serena's
you.
first blood.
Yeah.
I hereby dub thee Rambo. Blood.
You hear as you kind of like shout or scream or whatever, is that like, or whatever,
Yeah.
you hear a almost too high pitched, like from Serena, not her saying it, but just this like, almost like this charging up sound, like Dragon Ball Z style,
Oh my gosh.
from whatever this was, and the release of magic and everything. Yeah. I'm just gonna make a note, Serena charge up there, because I feel like that's important for me to not forget.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Is that your turn? You get more? You're looking around. You just see the force cage.
I I'm like, I don't see anything, so I don't think I would. Oh, I can bonus action heal myself.
Okay.
Healing word. How badly are you injured?
Not bad.
I hit myself.
Well, above 8.
Use a 3rd level healing word at myself.
I don't think the Archdruid can one-shot me right now. That's the only one left.
How many hit points do you have left?
Yes.
Just asking for a friend.
57.
Okay. Hmm.
I have a lot of
My spell
resistances.
cast.
Hmm.
You should use psychic damage.
That's 10 damage.
Hmm. That was you're doing bonus action
I'm healing
healing?
myself.
Okay. And then that would mean it's Oz's turn.
Huh?
You got your force cage.
Unless I can Yeah, no, there's really nothing I can do at this point.
You can do a perception check again.
Oh no, you know what I can do?
Hmm.
Cage.
It's
I can burn a wizard spell slot to Olivia.
Okay. So you summon Olivia.
Yes. Wizard spell.
Olivia deadpans you for a moment. You get the sense of like, really? Again? Really? It's like the bored cat or the cat look when they're not exactly happy with you. But just before they knock your coffee mug off the counter.
Yes. You tolerated me thus far.
You get a verbal response that time. Okay, so that's all your turn. Okay. This guy's gone.
Actually, I'm gonna walk back.
Okay.
I'm gonna willingly, I guess. So.
Okay.
Use my +5.
Add something. Where was it? Okay. What is this? Okay. I think the best they can do is okay. The gray creature steps out of the corner of the building. Yeah, right at the corner. And a beam of brilliant light flashes out of their hand in a 5-foot wide, 60-foot long line.
Does this happen to be a spell?
It is a sunbeam. Only it is not a white beam, and so instead of brilliant light, you actually see it black, but it is a spell. Okay, so you begin to see almost like black light energy coalescing, and you counterspell.
What level spell is it?
Do you have to be able to see the caster? Counterspell? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah. But you stepped out with it, didn't you?
Yeah, but you're technically facing a different direction as you face the force gauge. So I'm just checking. Hold on.
Which direction am I?
Sunbeam, does it have verbal? It has verbal, somatic, and material components. All right, fine. I'll tell you, it's fine. All right. Okay, so casting Sunbeam. What level are you doing yours at?
I can only counterspell.
Okay. So it's a 6th level spell.
Okay. DC 16. I do. My odds are very high. That's a 19.
Okay. It just implodes on itself.
Don't even try.
Make an intimidation check.
I'm not actually very good at those. As persuasive as I am, I'm not very intimidating. I really should. I should be more intimidating. Yes. 8.
Yeah.
I should be more intimidating.
Okay.
I know. Why aren't I more intimidating?
That's funny.
Our intimidation is
Okay.
10.
You're going to watch as.
Persuasion's
Let's see. Where are we
14.
going here?
My intimidation is 1.
That's not it. Where are we?
Well, I guess I am more intimidating than you. But I should be more intimidating.
Nope. Come on.
Not
trying.
persuasion is sick.
I think it's because Oz wants to be intimidating, and I think as soon as you want to be intimidating, it's that you can't be intimidating anymore. You can't want it.
All my charisma ones are plus 10 except for
Trying to find. One sec.
Yeah, no, deception I'm really good at, and persuasion I'm really good at, but
you didn't take
performance
intimidation.
and intimidation.
I have a lot of skills.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Doesn't tell me. It's going to basically go through the equivalent of wild shaping into. It has
Just
to be.
give up.
Has to be a CR6 beast or. It's going to wild shape into a mammoth. Sorry, that's just funny to me. All right, and start. What is it? So it's spell failed. It's got the. Yeah, we're gonna say it runs at you. So it spell fails. It starts leaning forward, turns into a mammoth, which is a huge beast, and just starts walking or like running towards you, and as a bonus action can trample.
Bonus action trample.
Yes. So make a dexterity saving throw.
Didn't it use bonus
Yeah,
action
to wild shape.
Let's see if it's. It actually just says it doesn't. It doesn't tell the action. It just says change shape. It doesn't even call it wild shape.
It doesn't give it like an action or a bonus action to do that.
Oh, it's technically under action.
Oh, that took 2 hours.
Fine. Never mind. You see it begin to change.
In the process. Kill him.
So I'm like, is there anything? Could someone have casted haste on it? But no, fine. You can see it starting to transform.
Kill it.
It's gonna, yeah. But we'll move forward. All right, cool. I was gonna bend the rules a little bit there. Sorry. Appreciate being held accountable. It is a fiendish
Yeah.
archdruid.
Yeah, that's right. It's not an archdruid. It's an archdruid.
It's a fiendish
Yeah,
archdruid.
it's not female.
But that's its turn. There are no citizens, as far as you can tell, and if they're cowering, you can't tell. Mike Ale is up. The dragon has dissipated into the ether.
That was some hit.
Serena comes up on her shoulder and says, and does like a little bow. Thanks. And you kind of hear Serena's like small voice in your mind.
I'm going to use my bonus action to reapply Hex because I've maintained my costume.
And that's a real bonus action, not what I tried to do, just to be clear.
To cast Hex on this in the process of wild changing.
Hmm.
I'm going to use my action to use my channel divinity for once. The 4 of us will have advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws for next minute.
That's a pretty good channel divinity.
Intelligence, wisdom, and
I need to
charisma.
reuse this.
Because I use my action to do more important shit, like killing the enemy before they need to make
True,
those
true,
rolls.
Yeah,
true.
gosh.
Yeah, that's a good
So
point. And it's not like you
critical.
really use channel divinity outside of combat generally. So.
Yeah, like my other one is turning. It's,
Yeah,
it's
it's turn.
basically better turn undead because I can use it on aberrations, celestials, elementals, phase, which means.
Mm.
But I'm
Okay.
like, I don't want to turn these guys.
As the world turns. What are we doing?
That's it.
So they get that. And that's it?
Yeah. So we Hex is applied, and then we all have advantage on intellectual savings.
Intellectual saving throws.
Yes. The mental.
Gotcha.
savings.
Okay, cool.
Mental savings.
Donovan's up. Do you remember what he said he wanted to do?
Yes.
Crown of Stars and Firebolt. Okay, I'll look up Crown of Stars if you do Firebolt.
It's just attack rolls, right?
Yeah, it's just an attack roll. He said he had a plus 10.
So yeah.
Jeez.
That will be a 23 for Firebolt.
And shooting at the Arch Druid.
That is going to be, is that 40-10 at this point?
Uh,
I think it's 3. Because every other. He might be 4.
And I don't have an actual character sheet updated from anyone. I think the closest I have is Jackie from like 2 months ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I.
Yeah, you sent one more recently. Yeah.
From the previous level. I think.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah. Not much has changed.
That's
I
funny.
swapped out a spell and.
What level are we?
15 except for
and I got
Max.
Yeah, I was gonna say because like Eldritch Blast is still pretty cool.
Mhm.
Going to be 17.
Sorry.
Get the micro.
Go ahead.
17 fire damage.
Okay.
Fire damage.
43. Cool.
What did it
No.
I'm a giraffe.
say? Everybody say Colorado.
All right. Oh, and I was doing the stars one, wasn't I? Bonus action to send a mode of streaking light toward a creature on a hit. Target takes 4d12. So 14 plus. He said it's a plus 10. Yeah, that's gonna hit. And we have 40 12s. Where's my 12? Okay. 6 plus 1, that's 7. Plus 10, that's 17. Plus 1, that's 18. Does 18 damage. It is down to 18 hit points. So,
It's like it comes in and comes out. It's like, wow, I guess he could fly.
so the third or fourth starlight shoots out from Donovan's head, crashing in and causing radiant sizzles, I believe, against this creature, along with the firebolt crisping up some of its skin as well. It is not looking happy, even as some of its beginnings of mammoth fur begin to sizzle. And that's Donovan's turn. So then there's no one else for him. Oh wait, there is someone. He can inspire this person to do an attack, I guess. So shouting from inside the cage, Mordekash will go, "Kill them, you fool! What's taking so long?" And they will be able to shoot their that crossbow from previous.
Oh, I forgot about.
Transformer firing again.
What's concentration if I get hit?
I'm
How much damage do you get?
so an attack roll against Jackie does a 23 hit.
1 second.
Okay.
I can maybe make it not hit.
Okay.
Hold,
Forecast
please.
disadvantage, and then you add your
Let me remember.
Constitution.
I think you said.
I add the Constitution?
You modify.
You modify. Yes.
Yeah, so that'd be 11.
Okay. Okay. So I still have my cloud of lightning.
Yep.
That I can deal to people.
When we kill this guy, can you please bring the force gauge down?
No.
No.
We have to interrogate him first.
How long does that last? Anyways.
An hour.
Okay, so you got a little bit of time.
This is the start of a new round, yes.
This is the middle of a new round.
Because it was yeah. But it was
But yes,
different
we
rounds
rolled
from
through.
my
Yes,
last
yeah.
one. Which means I'm going to cast Silvery Bars.
Okay.
I must re-roll the d20 and use a lower roll.
Does
you
a-
guys got disadvantage on strength checks.
Okay, does a 16 hit?
Yeah,
So that's that.
you can have advantage on the next attack roll ability check or saving throw you make in a minute.
These are the
On the next
these are the
one,
necrotic crossbows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch me lose concentration.
Should be 10 necrotic damage for that attack. And I can't remember what I did.
I do.
Oh yeah, you
I
go
did,
before.
okay.
No.
Or no.
Okay.
You're next.
I'm next.
You're next.
So 10 necrotic and 8
I was just gonna.
piercing, I think.
They're gonna what? Oh, yeah, I guess you didn't need it then.
So you take
How much
18
is-
total damage, 10 necrotic, 8 piercing. Okay. That is its fancy leadership-inspired turn because of his legendary action, and then it's Giblet's turn.
Okay, so me and Serena are just gonna go. And then there's gonna be another lightning that's gonna strike this dude.
Okay, dexterity save, right?
Yes,
Okay,
DC is 18.
that's not gonna work.
Okay, it is a creature takes 3d10 lightning damage.
Even with mammoth.
15.
How many did you say?
Oh no, wait, I upcasted it earlier.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You decided not to because the dude was almost dead.
Oh right, 15.
15 lightning damage. It is crispy crittered right now, but not dead. Like it is.
Please don't.
It's like you can smell the barbecue flesh going on. You can decide whether it's like bacon or something terrible. I don't know. Wet mammoth hair cooking fried. I'll stop. It's too.
Yeah, no. Hey, and you can get bonus HP from transforming too.
I can change. I don't think
Go fast though, I am getting tired and I do have work tomorrow.
Jackie's gonna pumpkin. The little men are turning to mice in her brain.
Good. I'm done.
I'm sorry, in their brain.
That's my turn.
Sorry.
It's funny.
All of it, or just anyways. Okay, yeah. That's your turn. Now it's Oz's turn.
Oh, it's my turn. That's right. I'm going to kill him.
Yeah, hurry up already. What's taking so long?
Yes,
Oz,
got it right.
Jackie's getting sleepy.
Yes. 7, 21, and does a 13 hit?
13 doesn't hit.
That's fine.
This needs to be a 16.
That'll be 9. I'm gonna use a meta magic point to re-roll that second one. There we go. 9 plus 15, 24.
Hits?
No, that's damage.
Okay.
The first, I rolled a 20-something, a...
Oh, I get it.
and a
Okay.
13.
Okay. So your Eldritch Blasts, I assume, are
Yeah.
doing this final blow.
Yeah.
This is definitely going to finish off the Fiendish Archdruid. How would you like to do this?
My sorcery points that I use all the time.
Totes.
Where am I in comparison to it? Oh, I'm really close, actually.
Close enough, yeah. Close enough for government work.
Let's see. Okay, I need to think about this. I need this to look cool, because Oz has had cool moments this combat, and it'll never happen again, so I need to enshrine it. I need to finish off very cool. Okay.
Yes.
The pressure's on.
First, I'm going to look at Mordekash.
hmm
And just kind of like make eye contact. And kind of do like a little like like laugh, and then I'm just going to then just like very cool like over the shoulder like point at the other this guy, whatever he is, archdruid,
Yeah.
half mammoth man now, and just like rapid fire like brap brap brap. But instead with the gun.
So gangsta.
Yeah.
Okay. Oz went gangsta there. Okay.
Listen, Oz needs to be cool because
That's true. It is a
Oz
very
finally
cool
got to
moment.
Be cool this combat. I guess I just got really lucky this time, and I got to cast cool spells. This will never happen again. I need to take advantage of it.
Okay. So then so you do that. The 2 Eldritch Blasts that did hit, right?
Yeah.
Just and like leaving fiendish entrails kind of against the wall behind. There's definitely like Dexter level spatter back there.
Bro,
Yeah.
I bet you didn't expect this to go this way, did you?
This was beneath me.
Transfer my hex. Open him with disadvantage on charisma ability checks.
Okay.
Deception.
I'd say at this point we're kind of out of combat. So what do you want?
I'm not casting.
Are we casting it without expending a spell slot? Is that how it's written?
I'm reapplying it.
So you're not
Like sunblock?
casting it.
Sorry.
Reapply hex to
Such a good question.
Okay.
Oh man. Okay. No, I will say actually no, because you can't go through it.
Okay, I will.
I say no. That actually, yeah, that's a
I will be
spell
maintaining my
limit.
concentration for the next hour, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because if you
So-
have to let him out.
Exactly.
So
He will eventually be let out because I don't. Oh no! Oh, I can take a short rest and then cast planar binding.
like the short, like you'd have like 30 seconds of overlap on the short. No, I don't know. I was thinking about this at like
Short rest is 15 minutes, isn't it?
an hour.
No, it's an hour.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just for a second. Sorry, guys.
You're all good.
Good.
Okay. Somebody roll a d100, just so, and let me know. And aside from that, we'll say we're done.
Oh, okay, I'll roll
I'm gonna
D100.
stop the stream.